Average people interacting with professional fighters is a very weird space. Specifically, people who interview, I guess, not even really normal people, actors. Do they really count as normal? We're gonna watch talk show hosts interview professional fighters.
Tiger, have you considered getting a wild animal?
What kind of animal would Conor McGregor get? I feel like he'd have a sea lion. I don't know why. I feel like Conor McGregor would definitely just have like a sea lion in his yacht. But it's not like a free roaming sea lion that hops up on the boat all cute like. It's just there all the time. Probably fenced in. I don't really know why that's my thought process. Just go with it.
I'd love to help you with this.
What, you know an exotic animal dealer?
Oh, yes.
I'm picturing also now like an interaction between the Tiger King and Conor, like trying to finalize a purchase. Or just like standing there for a picture like, wow, Conor.
I want to get
I'd love a monkey, Ali.
A monkey?
Kind of monkey, maybe a
With
chimpanzee.
like a big, yeah, a monkey would be great.
Kill chimpanzee whipping around. That would be unbelievable.
And have it march into the ring with you.
Yeah.
Is she still involved with your training?
Yeah, like she comes and she watches and stuff like that. But you know how like your mom will call and ask you if if you wash behind your ears or doing things like that. Like,
Do your moms ask if you wash behind your ears?
have you been doing enough arm bars? You know, you can't be going away from. You can't be just get all excited about hitting things. You have to do your arms. So my mom calls me and berates me about arm bar practice.
Does she? Is your mom that invested in your arm bars, Ronda? She's won like most of her fights by armbar. I think she's got it.
Because your last fight was so short, we can show the whole fight.
Here we go! Tonight's fight clock. Knee right down. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Bud Light, Joe. Perfect fit for whatever happens. Ronda wants to make it happen quickly.
She gave up the arm. She gave up.
Ronda Rousey did have this ability to just like outclass everybody for a decent period of time. And now obviously that's not the case right now. Women's fighting has evolved. Ronda Rousey was 100% smoking people. And while she was on this tear, she was also on like a media tear that made her one of the most well-known women athletes of the time. And with all of that terror came a bunch of arm bars. So I'm sure she's doing arm bars in practice.
Ryan was like, he doesn't look so tough to me. I said, the guy is a trained professional killer. And Ryan's like, are you kidding me? He doesn't look very tough.
Ryan, pick a size stripe, bro. Look, we got the little stripes up here, and then it gets bigger as the stripes go, but then you go back to like a medium-sized stripe down on the shoe. I don't know anything about fashion.
I could take it.
Guys like DC are not in the slightest worried about trash talk coming from essentially anyone. Maybe like some trash talk from specific fighters about family, like a mom, can trigger some people, but there is no amount of instigating that 5'2" Kelly could do to make DC want to beat him up.
In the fight, my plan was to slow down my opponent, so I had to kick him, right? So, Ryan, as you stand in front of me, make sure you get that leg in front of you. Get your hands up. You got to keep your hands up. That's the first key. Get your hands up, Ryan. There you go. My hands are up.
He jumps into like the stereotypical Krav Maga, mom is taking kickboxing classes. Is this right? Yeah, my stripes are different sizes, but so are the people I knock out. You big son of a... My hands are up, bro. There's nothing they can do about these hands, actually. You know why? Why would they? They're not gonna do anything. Like, what's the pinky doing out? Actually, I changed my mind. It's not like a typical Krav Maga. It is a celebrity that takes boxing private lessons from a fitness influencer. Sorry, Ryan.
I want to slow down your movement, so I start to kick. I turn my hip over, and I land the kick. Now, guys usually will kick in the thigh.
Yeah.
But for this fight, I wanted to kick around the shin and around the ankle so that to make the leg kind of swell up.
If DC kicked Ryan Seacrest in the leg, let me give you a breakdown of what would happen. His leg would do that entirely. The bones would somehow fly out of his leg, maybe disintegrate even. His skin would shred like paper, and the muscles that are inside of his leg would probably melt. There'd be 3 different types of matter changing happening within his leg. Ripping, dissolving, and probably turning to dust. All within DC's shin bones sliding through Ryan Seacrest's leg.
Yeah, just because I'm wearing this sweater, don't be intimidated.
Yeah, I'm very scared.
At least he knows. At least he knows.
So
I'll go
I
easy
throw
on
my
you.
jab, and then I try to land the right hand. If I can get you right on the chin here, Ryan.
Yeah.
You may not
You
host
got
this
it.
show for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be
Right.
honest with you.
But you'll fill in, right?
DC's one of my favorite commentators. He's just such a likable guy. I could see DC on the show.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
That's right.
Lastly,
Okay.
I want to show you the fight in this sequence, but
Yeah.
I want you to finish Ryan.
No problem.
Now, Kelly, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your arm back and grab him in an underhook. Ryan, when Kelly grabs you, I need you to circle back that way. Yep, and that leads you right into the punch.
Kelly kind of looks like she's in an 80s ninjutsu outfit here. Look, with the shoulder pad. She looks like she just learned ninjutsu at a local strip mall.
Once Ryan falls, Kelly, you have to...
Take his wallet.
On your back. No, don't fall on your stomach. And once you do that, Kelly, you just pass his legs and you just ground and pound.
Wait, why is this fun?
It is very fun.
Very interesting that Kelly went to knee on belly there. DC's like, yeah, stand up, ground and pound. Kelly must be some sort of BJJ tactician. Look at her, goes straight to knee on belly. It's not a very good knee on belly, but it's there.
It seems like you're punching this way. Should I hit him this way or this way?
Kelly knows what she's talking about. Look at her, talking about the downwards hammer fist.
That's called the hammer fist. You can hammer fist
This is just for at home when I'm at home, not with you.
It depends on the angle. If I'm looking straight down, it makes sense to just go straight punches. If I'm on the side, it makes sense to go hammer fists because hammer fists from a side angle kind of tend to turn the chin a bit more, which if they're moving more this way, it's harder to straight line get them. But if they're moving this way and you hit, you can hit regardless if they're like this or like this.
I hammer fist him or I punch him?
You can hit him both ways.
Well, how do you like it?
I like to do...
He likes both ways.
Whatever stops the fight is what I want to do.
This is actually a cool interaction. Tons of the times, as you're coaching, people will be like, oh, well, what if they do this? What if I do this? What if they do this? It's so much more complicated than that. And DC's answer, which is, whichever one's there, is like how it works. Like, I'm sure there's been plenty of times where DC goes, punch down, hammer fist, punch, punch, ridge hand, hammer fist. A variety pack of snacks from Daniel Cormier.
Yep. Now, Ryan, you got to circle out. Circle out. Punch. Now, try to fall. Okay. The fight's over.
Good job, Kelly.
We're back with UFC champion Ronda Rousey, and we asked for...
At the beginning of the introduction, Ronda Rousey here, UFC Women's Champion. She's like, yeah, I guess that's me. Oh, so quirky.
A volunteer, because you're going to show a couple of moves. What are you going to do first? Tell us your moves.
Well, first I'm going to show him, I was just going to show him an Ogoshi, but now I'm going to show him a really special Ogoshi.
All right, good.
Ogoshi, you know, it's like a weird way of saying that you threw a female. Oh, go, she. Oh, she goes. Oh, she goes.
Good. You ready?
Very Jewish.
So Ogoshi, you pick the person up. Oh, no. Tuck your chin in, okay? Unnecessary. Jujikami.
How's that feel?
It's fine. For me, I'm fine.
All right.
Were you asking him?
Oh, look, he's trying to instinctually kind of move in and towards the arm bar.
So then you hug your arm and arch your back. That's when it gets to be a little bit too much.
The ease in which Ronda Rousey could snap this dude's arm right now.
She's just talking.
Let's see the throw again.
So you pick the person up. Okay. Ready? Oh, no.
Ooh, that was much cleaner that time.
So once you make it go past that, then that breaks the elbow.
And
Wow, Ronda Rousey doesn't respect the tap. Bad person.
What's your prediction then for this fight?
Although he has the height and the range, I still like that rear uppercut. And then I also like the Mei Lua, which is the half moon. It's a capoeira technique where you spin and put your hand on the mat and swing your heel around like a...
I remember this clip going super viral, and everybody was like, oh, Conor knows capoeira. And then he definitely never threw it because Nate Diaz punched him in the head a lot after being punched in the head a lot. I don't think he threw this, though.
I'm getting better at it, so I think I might break it out and ping it across his head.
Something about the way he says ping it across his head, it just sounds pretty cool. I have never seen a human being more suited to just get leg kicked. What a gangly human. I'm actually kind of convinced that this is what Sean O'Malley would look like if he didn't have the tattoos and the colored hair. Please don't beat me up, Sean O'Malley. Should I?
I don't want to hit you though. Oh, please don't. If you really hit me, I will die before you hit me.
Boom, he fakes the tornado. Boop, boop. Back knee fakes, front knee fakes. Puts the foot down. You can see the foot is already rotated. He drops the hand, which allows the body to go down and still have some stability. He's not putting his whole hand down that would stop him from spinning. Puts a finger or two down just to keep balance since he's only gonna have one foot on the ground, and his head's gonna be way down there. Your head is so important for your balance. Your ears as many of you know, are what control like a decent bit of your balance, your inner ears. So having your head up really affects how good you can balance. Like if you stand on one foot and you put your head over to the side, it immediately becomes much more difficult to balance. By his body coming down, it means that that leg can reach up higher because his body's not in the way right here. Boop, boop, boop. I have a problem with this. Conor seems to have less of a problem with it. And capoeira guys will tell you that ideally that leg is straight. Doesn't matter. It'd be going so fast. If it touches you, it's gonna hurt really bad. Boo.
Okay, and that would just go right across my face, and then I would die. Yes.
There's a good chance. Boom. I mean, that was right at the temple, too. Conan's a tall dude. That was kind of cool.
It is the much-anticipated rematch between Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz. So we went out in the street, and we talked to a bunch of fans who think Conor McGregor is going to win.
Versus Nate Diaz. Who's going to win and how?
I think Conor's going to knock him the hell out.
Whoa, interesting. BJJ guy immediately roots for Conor.
I think Conor's going to whoop him. I'm excited. I'm ready to see UFC 202. Conor's going to whoop him. I'm ready.
Bro.
Oh,
whoa. He's like, oh no, please don't look at my shirt. I feel like I'm an embarrassment.
What is going on here? Nate, what's up? Yeah, well, I was just saying, great.
This is like the epitome of everybody who talks trash online. I feel like 99% of people who leave like crappy comments on these fighters' posts, if the fighter replied to them and was like, hey man, hope you're having a good day, they'd be like, dude, I was just kidding. Oh my gosh, it's funny. I didn't think you would answer. I love you. You're probably like my favorite person in the whole world. What was I saying? Something about you get knocked out. That's totally, that was a joke. I love you.
Hey, man, represent, you know?
Did he just say represent? Did he just talk all the trash about Nate Diaz and then say represent?
I like this guy a lot too, though. You know, I did say that. I did say that, right? I said that.
No, you didn't say that.
I didn't say that?
I love Conor McGregor. He's my favorite fighter. He's definitely going to knock out...
Oh, this guy's got a Conor shirt on.
Nate Diaz at 202. And it's going to be a completely different fight this time.
He's going to knock him out.
He's going to knock him out. There he is.
Conor's going to be more patient, and Conor's not going to take him for granted like he did last time. Last time he was taken for granted.
Bro, what on earth is this shirt? I thought the Conor McGregor shirt was bad. What is happening here? This thing says Dickies on the bottom and Betsy Ross on top.
Because he got that lucky fight, and he's going to come in, I think, a little more like Conor. So he's got to step it up.
This is America, motherfucker. Hey, you look like Austin Powers.
That is so unbearably uncomfortable. It just keeps going, too.
Come on, man.
Get a picture. Hey, Conor.
That's Nate Diaz right there.
Nate Diaz didn't even want to, like, hang out to hear what the guy had to say. He came in, he talked his trash, and the guy was like, yeah. No, don't. What? No. Yeah. Conor. I want more of those. Mike Tyson's not technically in the UFC, but we're going to do Mike Tyson.
We still haven't got to Mike Tyson. Where does he land on the list?
He's my favorite boxer of all time, but he's probably around... No way.
Please tell us.
No way.
What number?
Probably number one now.
How do you like Conor McGregor?
Great. He's absolutely done great things for Ireland. His whiskey's nice too.
Well, of course, if you ask somebody who's from Ireland how they feel about Conor.
Fight between Conor McGregor and Mike Tyson.
Conor McGregor would get absolutely eaten alive in boxing. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. By Mike Tyson. And I would imagine Conor would have something to say about that. Now, MMA, maybe if you would allow some leg kicks and you gave Conor a big open field to fight in, there's a chance. But golly, could you imagine trying to get in on Mike Tyson, who's just like this?
They both have the aggression. I'm going to have to go with Conor because he's Irish though.
All right, tell him.
That's exactly how Conor McGregor would react to. I kind of do what I want with him.
Please Tyson.
What I think of him? It's kind of crazy.
He's very lucky that I'm a peaceful man.
I mean, he's had a past, I guess, you know. I feel like if you get hit up inside the head that many times, it kind of makes you a little bit crazy, but...
Hey man, note to self. Anytime anybody asks me about any opinion on a street, I will not be giving my true response. I would be giving the response of me not wanting to get beat up.
It's still very entertaining to watch, you know?
Mike, what do you think? Are you crazy?
I think
oh my God, what the?
I think
Tyson's face tattoos.
I think ugly. I mean, I think his face looks better without it. It looks like someone slapped him in the face.
Wish somebody would slap me in my face.
Hey, Mike, you know, cool, man.
What do you think of Mike Tyson?
I think he's great. I love to see his transition into this second life that he's got, sort of as like a respected elder.
What is this dude's sunglasses up to? I should really stop this video now, but what are this dude's sunglasses up to? Anyway, if you liked the video, make sure you subscribe, comment more things you want me to react to. Peace. Bah!